You know that young geezer in charge at Ipswich, Kieran McKenna? Unassuming fella, isn't he? Well, let me tell you, that guy's story is one for the ages. Went from a kid kicking a ball around back alleys in Northern Ireland to one of the brightest managers in English football today. McKenna was born to be a footballer, simple as. Came into this world in London in '86, but his roots go back to County Fermanagh, where he learned to play. Those early days he was at little Enniskillen and Ballinamallard United, pulling on jerseys few of us would recognise. Even back then though, the talent was clear as day, dribbling round lads twice his size, showing that silky first touch. Before long the big dogs came sniffing, bloody Tottenham Hotspur no less. So there's this fresh-faced teenage Kieran off to North London to join Spurs Academy setup. Only thing is that hip injury, an absolute nightmare that refused to quit tormenting the poor sod. By 22, after years trying to rehab it, the writing was on the wall. The playing career was over before it even started. Fair play to him though. McKenna didn't let that knock him down one bit. Instead of chucking in the towel, he got stuck into coaching straight away. You know that sort, one of those football obsessives who bleeds the game. Spurs saw his potential too, putting him in charge of their under-18s after he finished his sports science degree. Even back then you could see the lad had a wise head on his shoulders. Meticulous with planning but not robotic, he kept it fresh, adjusting sessions on the fly based on the players' moods. Word started spreading about this bright young coach with a tactical brain. Ask one of McKenna's former players about him. Indy Boonen reckons he changed everything. The way we trained was how the opponent played on the Saturday. If you played against West Brom, you trained how they are and focused on their weaknesses. Thing is, McKenna's a United fan at heart. Those boyhood dreams never left him. And when the call came from the red side of Manchester in 2016, offering him their U18s job, he jumped at the chance. Can't knock a lad for following his passion, eh? Give it a couple years and McKenna's graft saw him rapidly rise through the ranks. By 2018, he'd landed a role as Mourinho's bloomin' assistant for United's first team. Doesn't matter how promising you are, that's a meteoric rise. Now here's where the real madness begins. United being the circus they are, they gave Jose the boot just months into the season. You'd think that might spell trouble for his number two, but no. In comes club legend Solskjaer and immediately keeps McKenna on board. Even when the main man changes again to that runny-nosed German Rangnick, our friend sticks around. All the while he's picking the brains of these world-class gaffers, just downloading their knowledge into his noggin. By December 2021, do you know where this industrious, hungry coach ended up? Yep, in charge of none other than Ipswich Town. League One, decades of underachievement. The usual story. Who else but Kieran McKenna fancies a challenge like that? From the moment he walked through Portman Road's doors, you could tell the place was changing. Ipswich hadn't seen defensive organisation and tactical discipline like it under McKenna's new regime. First away game and they tonked Gillingham 4-0, kept 7 clean sheets in his opening 10 games too. Then they go on this bonkers 11-match unbeaten run, breaking all sorts of club records without conceding once. Sadly, they fell just short of the playoffs in that first half season. But you know what, that was just McKenna laying the foundations, letting his magic slowly work its spell. The following season was something special. Ipswich were a well-oiled machine, smashing their way to automatic promotion as runners-up. A 19-game unbeaten run from the Gaffer's supremely well-drilled lads. Since hitting the championship, they've been on fire again. 4 wins and a draw from the first 5. McKenna rightly picking up another Manager of the Month award. That 6-0 demolition of Sheffield Wednesday back in March. Hoo boy, it could have been double digits. The razor-sharp attacking patterns, the hunger, the authority. It's all there from a fella supposedly too small to make it as a player. And he's now sitting top of the championship with only 7 games to go. Watch this space. Let me hit you with some quick-fire facts to wrap this up. Was Northern Ireland's U19s captain at just 18 years old. Only scored 2 competitive goals in his entire playing days before retiring. Joined Spurs Academy at 16 after they spotted his talents in Ireland. Is a childhood Man United fan who models his style on Sir Alex Ferguson. Has beaten Mourinho, Rangnick and other big names to Manager of the Month gongs. Achieved promotion to the Championship in his first full season at Ipswich. And is hunting down a back-to-back promotion, taking Ipswich to the Premiership. His side went 547 mins without conceding in 2022, a new club record. is the sixth youngest permanent manager in the Championship this season at 36, has already signed a new long-term deal keeping him at Ipswich until 2027. His teams are renowned for tactical discipline, analysis and defensive steel. So there you have it, the lowdown on Kieran McKenna, the gaffer who looked down and out as a player, but rocketed up the ranks through graft, tactical genius and never losing those boyhood dreams. From those early days mixing it in Northern Irish parks to guiding top prospects at Spurs and United's elite academies, he's crammed a lifetime of experience into his early 30s. Who'd have thought this unassuming, diminutive guy would blossom into such a rising star? Yet his infectious passion and cutting-edge approach have Ipswich fans and admirers all around, believing they've got a very special one. Nurse that last pint and let it sink in, because you'll be hearing plenty more about the boy from Fermanagh in years to come. The unlikely lad who became a mastermind. What a story.